Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 2 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series, Minecraft version 119. Totally excited to be checking out. So this is the mining cave I kind of left off in. You should recognize it for the most part. It's pretty much where I wrapped up last episode. So I mined a bunch, I cleaned up my inventory, I organized my stuff a little bit, and I came back down to mine because there's a few things I want to get to kind of get started in the pack. And then there's also a few things that I saw down here that I want to make sure to get kind of on camera. So first things first, I'm just harvesting a little bit more iron. What I can find, I get. I'm at that stage where I want to get a bunch of good stuff. And I have a bit of a plan on how I want to progress at this moment. I think I'm going to start with thermal expansion because that seems like a pretty good mod to get started with. Oh, is there silver here? Okay, I'll take silver. Yeah. I don't know if I need that, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to have, right? So, because I think thermal is a good way to start with some early tech. Get some RF gen, get some, really simple ore processing going. Because of its ability to push and pull to adjacent inventories, it makes it really easy to automate ore processing without having to go too crazy, which is nice. Don't have to get into too many pipes or anything like that just yet, though we will eventually obviously get into a whole bunch of cool stuff. But what I need specifically before I really get into that, deep slate power ore from Forgecraft. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, more of that power stuff. I also want to check that out. I want to check out Forgecraft a little bit. I might do that early game as well. I'm not familiar enough with Forgecraft. We also want to talk about what other mods are available in the pack because I haven't quite gotten too deep into that list yet. Well, I mean, I got maybe halfway through. So we'll want to get more. Ooh, osmium. I did not see that before. That's exciting. Only one, though. Ooh. Some tin. I'll definitely take tin because that's, I know, needed for some of the thermal machines. So having a little bit of that would be cool. That's nice. So let's continue talking about what mods are in the pack while I mine here, and then we'll talk about, what else we got going on. So I'm going to skip some of the... little mods. But let's see. There's the nice sound muffler we talked about. Where are we at? So there's Super Factory Manager, which I, again, didn't get into in my last series, but I'm pretty sure it was in the pack. Didn't I see gold down here? I feel like I saw... Oh, yeah, I did see gold down here. I knew I saw gold down here somewhere. So the reason I specifically came down here is because I did not get the gold last time I was here, and I need gold. About to do. If 2 is all I got, 2 is all I got. But boy, would I have liked more. Oh, nope, there's more. Good. We've got, let's see, more dragon eggs. That's cool. Just another mining dimension. Just a ore processing compatibility attempt beyond planets, which is cool. Techno Bauble. This mod adds various baubles and curios. I saw that. There's some neat stuff in here. I'm not quite sure what it is. The only thing that's a bummer is this. I saw this one, the kinetic movement enhancer, and I'm like, ooh, I would like that. It doesn't have a crafting recipe, though, which leads me to believe maybe it's not fully implemented yet, but it might be a work in progress mod, which is cool. Always about checking those out. So that's cool. Occultism is in here. I think we played with occultism once or twice in the past. That's a cool one. Let's just make our way down here slowly but surely and see what other ores. Ooh, deep slate. Goober or gobber ore. So yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Ooh, pickaxe level netherite? Oh, we want to be careful with that. We can't do that yet, can we? What do we got otherwise? Flat bedrock is one. Let's get deeper down here. What do we got here? Deep slate silver ore. I already have a decent amount of those, so I'm not going to go too crazy on that. I'm going to hold off on these. What I really like is a little bit more gold, and I feel like I just found some, so that's cool. And that might be diamond. That might be diamond. Yes. Achievement, get diamonds. I always like to have that on camera, so I'm glad that you guys got to see that, which is cool. All right, swimming my way back up to the top here. Let's talk about a few more mods that we've got. Refined storage, of course. Ender chests, classic. Iron chests, another super classic mod. Trash cans, inventory sorter, cooking for blockheads. Extra storage is an add-on for refined storage. The refined storage infinity booster. Functional storage, which is that drawers-like mod. This one, yep, that's a good one. for sure. Now, here's something I found, by the way, that I wanted to explore on camera real quick. Looks like a little thing here to check out. Let me get this tin, though, because I know I'm going to need tin. And a little lapis is never a bad idea, either. I should look into a mining gadget. Maybe doable. I think I need a healthy amount of diamonds, though, to get, like, a good mining gadget. But maybe we'll do mining gadgets. We'll see. So what did I get here? Ooh, some coal. I'll take some iron. Blessed iron leggings. +5 armor, +1 max health. Nice. Okay, that's cool. That's pretty neat. Iron pickaxe. It's just a regular one. I'm getting them to see if they're, like, special in any way or not. Ooh, I'll take paper. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Okay, what else do we get here? Some sugar. What I can do is put away some junk that I don't need, like dripstone and diorite and cobbled deep slate. I don't think I need those, and I'll take the sugar. That's an empty chest, and that's a windswept leather tunic of fortitude. Fall damage taken is reduced by 8%. When attacked, gain resistance. This item ignores 12% of durability damage. Negative 18% total entity gravity. Wow. And a socket slot. That's, I mean, I'm not wearing any armor right now, so that's cool. Did that affect my speed, too? 25% total speed. All right. That's neat. That is cool. It did mess with my field of view, which I don't like. Isn't there an option for, like, not messing with my field of view? Yeah, this one, right? FOV effects off. But that messes it so that when I sprint, it doesn't change my field of view, which I do like. I'm very particular about my FOV changes. I like it when I'm sprinting. I don't like it just because I have an item equipped. So we'll see. I'll snag a little glowstone while I'm down here, too. You know, early access to glowstone never hurt. Not too shabby. Gotcha. Alright, let's head home. You know what's interesting that I haven't found any of yet? Redstone. Not a single one. Not a single piece of redstone have I found in all my mining yet. That's interesting. And it just occurred to me that I probably need some redstone to get into some thermal stuff, right? Yeah, definitely need some redstone. So why don't I make a backpack real quick, because that'll be a nice start. So if I get a chest and some string and some leather, we should be cool. Now I know I've killed a spider, but I guess I didn't get any string from said spider. But we do have a chest. I did kill a couple passive mobs outside, so I can get some leather. So I just need 4 string, and then we should be cool. I don't need wool either. Is there a nifty way to get string that I have access to at this point? Probably not easily, unless I go industrial hemp fiber farming, which, you know, I could plant that, but I'm sure it's just as easy to find a spider outside right now. So why don't we do that? Oh, that's cool. Is that a firefly? Nice. That's neato. If we look around on the map, we should hopefully be able to find some spiders. Maybe. Potentially. I see creepers and skeletons and something and other stuff. It's very hard to see in this tall prairie grass stuff. So I'm just... Oh, it's a whispering from Ars Nouveau. Nice. That reminds me, I haven't quite finished my list of mods that we have. So Farmer's Delight. We've got Build Guide. Oh, trying to talk here, creeper. Oh, I like this. You can eat while you're already saturated. That's cool. Come on, spider. Gotcha. I'm really only after a baby creeper? Come on. Gotcha. Hello. What was that? I don't know, but it made a cool ding sound. Come here, skeleton. I'm hunting at night with barely any armor. Don't mind me. That's a lot of skeletons. It's a real lot of skeletons. A horrifying amount of skeletons. But I think I can manage it. Especially with this nifty sprinty armor. 25% speed increase is pretty good. It's not usually measured in percentage, so I don't know how that compares to other mods' speed boosts, but I mean it's a noticeable boost, right? Yeah, look at that. You can eat when you're not, you know, that's cool. How am I for 4 string? So we actually have just enough. So I see a couple spiders here. I like how that spider like angles itself based on the block it's on. That's not normal, is it? I think that's a mod doing that. Cool, right? I like it. Hey, a firefly wants to live in my house. No, my house. So backpack doable? Definitely. Nice. And I also got things like a violent trident of the current from Apotheosis. Neat. That can go in here along with my giant slaying iron. Plus 5%. That's neat. So Apotheosis is in the pack. I don't know if I mentioned that one yet. What else did we have? A bunch of cool stuff. Magic mods. Nature's Aura. Staff of Traveling. The Twilight Forest. We did get a bow, which is cool. I'm going to put you in miscellaneous junk, and you can go in mob drops, you can go in there, and that's relatively well organized, right? Yeah, pretty good. I've seen worse organization in my life. And now, the backpack I should be able to open with B, and I'm pretty sure I can put that on in a curio slot, but I can also upgrade him to an iron backpack, which I'm going to do, which gives me more inventory space. And remember there's upgrades and stuff that we can do with the backpack too. So let's see where, oh my goodness, there's a lot of curio slots enabled. Look at them all. Charms, belts, that's cool. A grid? Oh man, there's a dedicated spot for the grid. Oh look, there's gadget slots, cool. Body, spell focus, back. I assume I can just put you in there? That works. Oh yes, looking good. Backpack available. Love me a backpack. Love me a backpack. It's the best. All right. And Sophisticated Backpacks has all kinds of cool stuff. From backpack settings to, you know, all kinds of nifty things in there. No sort options, so you can specify certain, you know, slots that can't be sorted. Slot memory settings, you can specify to remember specific items go in specific slots. Item display allows selecting a slot that will be used to show its item on top of the storage. Oh, that's cool. Neato. That one might be new. So let me go find some redstone, and then we can get started making some cool stuff, yeah? I think I found myself a geode. Look at this. I decided to just kind of like mine straight down from my mining caves there, because the area I was mining in previously was fine, but like also a bit of a mess. So look at this. I think I found a geode. That's cool. I like that. I like that. Finding a geode this early. It's pretty nifty, right? Cool. I don't know, is there anything I need amethyst for early game? I know there's some cool stuff. We've got that Psy-like mod that uses amethyst in the pack. We've got a few other mods in there, like you know, specifically. I guess while I'm mining here, I could just do a little bit more of a discussion around what mods we have. But as you can see, I made myself an osmium pick, and I'm just kind of mining my way down to a deep Y level where I can get some redstone. But we've got Ars Nouveau, we've got Twilight Forest, we've got Ars Creo, which adds additional items to Ars Nouveau. We've got the Enchant With mob. We've got Forcecraft. Is a semi-magical mod focused around the power called Force. It's a recreation of Darkcraft. That's the one I was trying to remember the name of. And has been written from scratch. So that's cool. So yeah, Forcecraft, that's pretty cool. That is Darkcraft, and I remember Darkcraft was like big back in the day, but I never played with it much. I played with it a little bit, like once or twice. I think I played through Darkcraft. I remember it being pretty powerful. Like some people complained it was OP, but I mean that was years ago. The definition of OP has absolutely changed over the years of modded Minecraft for sure. So let's get down to like a nice mining level. I wonder if /home is a thing, because I never set home. But is /home a thing? Yeah, I guess it is. FTB usually has that enabled for free. I don't know if I'll use it or not. Usually I consider it cheating, especially because, like, relatively not hard to get items that cost stuff to let you do that. So that's a thing. Cyclic is in the pack. That's cool. Cyclic's a good one. Spirit is a fabric and forge mod for 1.18.2 focused around performing magical acts with souls. That sounds cool. Mahusukai is in the pack again. That was in my 118 pack. We played that a little bit. I'm curious to see like what's been added and what's been done. We've got just another void dimension. We've got waystones. We've got occultism. Remember we talked, I think I mentioned already that occultism is in the pack. So that's super cool. Hexerai. Welcome to Hexerai. Delve into the magical world by concocting various mystical items inside your witch's mixing cauldron. Have we played with that one before? I don't think so. Though it seems a little familiar sounding. Apotheosis, which is like the super OP enchanting mod. Remember with like all the different enchanting tables. You know, this stuff with the hell shelves and the B shelves and the N shelves and all that good stuff. Super powerful enchants. Super cool. Modonomicon, in-game documentation. Moyai adds Moyai to your game. I don't know what those are. All the thermal mods. Hex casting is the one I was talking about just now. The stack-based programmable spell casting inspired by Psy. That's the one I think that uses Amethyst pretty heavily. There's a bunch of building mods in here. They got their own category in the list of mods. Let me take a look at those. Angel Ring. So yeah, Creative Flight, definitely going to be a thing. Bamboo Everything, Bomb. Engineer's Decor, Connected Glass, Simply Light. Framed Blocks. That kind of cool stuff. Is the Entangled mod in here? It is. Cool. Entangled Blocks. That's cool. That's super cool. Construction wands are in here. Cobble for days. Mine colonies. Basic nether ores is another one. So that's neat. Lots of cool ones. Reborn storage. Visual workbench. Makes items put on the crafting table stay inside. Breaking the block drops everything on the ground just like you'd expect. Oh, and crafting ingredients as well as a resulting item are rendered on top. There's the mod that I've been oohing and eyeing over. Visual workbench is what it's called. Very neat. Very cool. And building gadgets by me, though barely by me anymore because I think Mikey's done more work on that than anything lately. I haven't touched building gadgets code in a long time, and I keep saying I need to get around to like remaking that from scratch, but I also keep not having time to do that. So one of these days I'll win the lottery and be able to dedicate all my time to modding. But alas, life demands other things of me sometimes. All right, let me find redstone, and then we'll make our way back to the base, and then be ready to get some basic infrastructure up and running. Though I hear lava, that's cool. Hooray, redstone, finally. I was starting to question if it existed in the pack. Whew. That one took a little while. So I did make it all the way down to about Y level, you know, negative 62. I decided to mine one block above bedrock so that, you know, gives you a little bit more space to see. But hey, actually a decent amount of redstone, so that's nice. All right, successful mining expedition. Not too shabby. Now let's get into some tech, because I think it's about time we do some of that. Hopefully I've got enough gold. I guess we'll find out. I think 2 should probably do me a good start, and then we'll see what we can do by way of ore doubling it. So if I want to get started, and I thought I had a little bit more iron. I do, already smelted up, that is. And I know we're going to need some copper and some tin as well. So I'm going to try to be efficient with this, as he does not do a good job of being efficient. Not raw iron. Some 4 tin, and I think we're going to need... Let's go with... I hear an Enderman popping around here, because that's always a, you know, wonderful sign. The Endermen are already investigating Dyer's base. Super fun. So let's see what we can do initially. Sterling Dynamo, I can make my iron gear, so that's cool. And then we just need a little bit of redstone flux coiling. And what do we need for that Sterling Dynamo? Polished, except any forged stone. Oh, it has to be smelted? Is that new? I don't remember that. I guess so. Should I make another furnace for this purpose? Probably wouldn't hurt. We'll start smelting you guys up. Get our tin, get our copper going. Because I know we're going to need copper for the pulverizer. They'll also need a piston, probably some glass, which I don't think I have sand yet. So I should go out to a nearby area with some sand. And I also know I'm going to need some clay. So let me head due east. Check out that forest over there, because that's cool looking. But not right now. Stay focused, Direwolf. You got things to do. There we go. And then a little bit of clay. That's a cool sound. I don't know what that sound is, but it's cool. Should be enough for now, right? I should have done the slash home thing, but I'm going to try to avoid it. I want to get the temp pad, but it needs a nether star. But the temp pad is cool. But it needs a nether star. Yeah. Come on, temp pad. You're cool, but I don't know if your nether star cool. It is pretty cool, though. It is pretty cool. All right, Sterling Dynamo, the first one. And then you know what else I'm going to need? I'm going to need some kind of basic pipe. So I could either go pipes, the basic, you know, that's going to be a healthy-ish amount of redstone, or I could go power and get some basic piping. Because I know Thermal's probably working on the flux ducts and all that stuff, but it's not quite there yet. Am I missing cables from power? Am I not seeing them? Am I crazy? Does power not have cables implemented in it? It's possible. So is pipes my only option then? It's also possible. So pipes it is. Okay. So let's get from pipes. So that we can transfer energy around, we're going to need a couple of you. And some more iron smelted up. Yeah, 16 will do. Because I know we're going to need a pretty healthy amount of that stuff. And then for the pulverizer, I know we want our 10 gears, needs an iron nugget. And then we can make our dude here with the iron. And I know we're going to need a little bit of flint, which we might need to craft out of some gravel that I have. Is this a recipe that exists? No, not so much. Okay. So what I can do... There we go. That's our second piece of flint. 3 even. Cool. Okay, so pulverizer, machine frame check. Pulverizer, copper gears, check and check. Pulverizer, redstone flux coil, check. And then just a piston. Needs a little bit more iron. See, I knew I was going to need some extra iron going on. And is that everything then? That's everything. Nice. So we got our dynamo and we've got our pulverizer now. So let's start with some basic ore processing. Doesn't have to be too fancy. I'll move this guy. And then what I'm going to do is just probably put this thing behind the wall. Now, I'm pretty sure, unless this has changed, the Sterling Dynamo is not the kind that will stop wasting fuel when it fills up. It'll slow down as it fills up. So I think what we'll see is our energy production starts to drop and it'll burn slower, but I don't think it ever stops. So we want to be a little bit conservative with fuel just for the time being, but then we'll be all right. So then our pipes goes here, and then you... And we're going to need a wrench of some kind. How about the hammer from 4 going? That's always a good one. And it's a healthy amount of iron as usual. Yeah, we're going to have to wait for a little bit more iron. But then we can throw down our pulverizer. You're ready to roll. Nice. How close are we to the stuff? You know what what I'm going to do is we'll pulverize the stuff. You know what else I can probably make? Time in a bottle yet? Just needs 2 diamonds. How did I do on diamonds? I found 3. I don't know if I want to make them just yet. Make my crescent hammer, though, because that's required to get this cooking. Nice. Power comes in. And you can see our energy production is speeding up now, because the more empty it is, the less, the more generation it makes, right? And vice versa. Cool. So now I can pulverize my gold, and when we pulverize it, we have a 33% chance to get an extra piece of dust. And sometimes there's other stuff you get. So for example, 25%, my bad. But if I throw flint in there, I think it's even better. There we go. Yeah, nice. Cool. See? So we have a chance to get a little bit extra gold dust. Nice way to automatically process your stuff. So that'll go there, ready for that thing. We're going to want to process a little bit of iron. And you know what else we're going to want to process? Let's get 4 tin going. Because I'm going to need my... and we can probably smelt up some clay that we got. That'll be good. Because the next thing I want is my furnace, right? So 2 bricks. And that all looks good to me. Sweet. I'm going to keep this one cooking for a minute, too. Because I want to smelt that gold up that I just got. And I'm pretty sure it's more efficient to make the RF and then put it into a furnace, right? But I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so you're good. We can take our backpack off our to-do list, the dynamos off our to-do list. I haven't decided if I'm going to go flux bore or mining gadget. I really want to do mining gadget because it feels like a really long time since I've played with mining gadgets. But also I need a lot of diamonds to get into that. So we'll see. We'll see. I make no promises in either direction. Okay, so gold's coming along, clay's coming along. My tin is ready. Why don't we start crushing some iron? And I'll come back in a sec when all the smelting is done. How's that? Now that said, if the silent gems thing goes back into the pack before I get to that point, I might use that for mining tools. We'll have to see what... I'm not sure what's in it, but it should be back very quickly, I would think. All right, I think we're ready here. So furnace, good. Check, 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 and beautiful. So now you get some power. Loving that. Now I should be able to configure you to output to the right with an auto output enabled, and you can input from the left. And what you should have is automatically pushing the outputs here. That's cool. And then I should be able to do this. And how about you auto input from above, and you auto output to above. So what we should get now is any ores that go into this inventory will automatically be processed by the setup, right? So it's going to pull the iron ore down, it's going to pulverize it, it'll push it into the adjacent furnace, and then it'll push it up to the chest above. And that's a really, really basic, but gets the job done, ore processing system, right? And the benefit here, obviously, being that we're going to have far more ore processing capabilities than we had before, right? So that's pretty awesome. I'm going to just make sure there's enough coal in here to handle all this stuff. And then the rest of my inventory can get cleaned up. You're technically a building block, so I always throw you in there. You are a dust, and you are a metal. Sweet. Nice and cool. All right, good deal. And then any other metals that we want to prioritize processing. Like, you know, we could probably do a little bit more with... We could do some nickel. That would probably be good. And osmium. And just toss them in there, and that's cool. Copper, I don't know if it's worth auto processing, because one thing I noticed in the latest versions of Minecraft, copper is so abundant, and I don't know if I want to waste my coal and my processing capabilities at this point for ore doubling copper. So I might just smelt copper directly, at least for now. I'll add it to the ore processing system once we get to the point where we have, you know, plenty of RF and plenty of resources and infrastructure. But for early game, I don't know if ore processing of copper is all that necessary. So, you know. But hey, look at that. Basic ore processing. Up and running. And it's nighttime, and I'm going to sleep. So this feels like a good wrapping up point for the episode. So I'll let these ores process between episodes here. Interestingly, nickel dust doesn't seem to be pushing over, but it might just be a timing thing. It'll probably make its way over there eventually. So when we come back, all these ores should be processed and sitting in the chest as processed ore. I think I'm going to mine a little bit between episodes. I'm going to try to get more diamonds so I can make a mining gadget. Because that's just super fun. I would like to have the mining laser. I think so. So I need to get more diamonds. So what I'll do is add the mining gadget to the to-do list. You know, there's a few of them, and you can use whichever one you want. They're all the same. They just all look different. They all look pretty cool. That one's a pretty neat one. I mean, the three is pretty nifty compared to the 1. So we'll see. 1, 2, and 3. There really is no technical difference in how they work. They just look different because they're just different cool models. Yep. So for now, Double20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. Get into better tools. Maybe if Silence is in the pack or Mining Gadget, we'll start to probably get a house going at some point soon because, you know, Dyer's standard 9x9 structure has to go up. It would be a crime if it didn't get built. So we'll get there. For now, take it easy.